What up, what up, what up, YouTube? It's your man, Mike C. And on today's video, we're going to be tinting these tail lights. Tinting the tail lights, people. Yeah, it was suggested by my brother-in-law. He was looking out for me. And he gave me the idea, since the car is kind of white and black, to go ahead and tint the tail lights. Y'all seen videos on how I did the monochrome emblem. Thanks for the support on that. I'm out here dirty today though. But today, y'all, we're gonna be tinting these, blacking them out, and seeing what that look like. So stay tuned. Let me get my stuff and let's get it going. All right. Thanks to Amazon and Vivid. Got me some Vivid tail light tint. It came with the little supplies. I put it on here. Already got a heat gun. Come with some instructions. And we're going to get it going. Let me get this set up. So the first thing I'm definitely going to do is clean this boy up. So I got me some waterless car wash. Spray on your boy. Get him all nice and clean. All right, now that I got it taped off, taped around these edges, so when I make my cuts, I don't scratch the ride. And me, I've seen videos to where people cut it here. But I don't really want to cut it on this edge. I'm just going to wrap the whole thing. Because I don't want no peel. I don't want no rub back. I don't want it to get wet. And even though it should stick, I'm just going to wrap the whole thing all the way around the edge. And again, I'm using this Vivid air tint. Or yeah, air tint, air release. I'm going to cut it to size. And then get it going. Okay, I done cut my piece to size. Got the size I want. Heat gun ready. And let's go. All right, I'll continue that with the heat. I'm gonna try to keep this video short. Y'all see what I'm doing? I'm gonna continue with the heat. Stretch this out, smooth it out, cut it along those edges, and then we'll go from there. So now that I have it mostly on here, trim the excess off. Still leaving me enough to pull it taut when I need to. All right, so I'm gonna cut the excess off, smooth it all out, cut the trim, and we'll see how it goes. All right, I'm gonna trim it down a little bit. Now I'm gonna take this tape off, trim the rest down, and see how it comes out, clean it all up, and we see the final results when I come back. All right, and this is what it looks like. It came out okay. It came out okay. This corner right here and these curves was a problem. Straight line is cool, and actually, I had to have my daughter come out here and help me. So if you can get some help, I would suggest that, because pulling it and then heating it just to get all the wrinkles out, it would be beneficial. So if it's straight like this, it wasn't no problem. I'm doing this one now. If it's straight, yeah, it's cool. And that's how they show in the video of them doing a straight piece to make it seem easy. This is very easy. The curve, not so much. So I'm gonna cut this piece, and just word to the wise, get some help. I'm gonna trim this out, put it in the sunlight, show y'all what it look like, and then go from there. And just like that, we are all done. Do I like it? I don't know. It wasn't easy. It definitely wasn't easy as the video is, or the video says. I've been working on this, I don't know, hours, just because I wanted to get it right. There are some air bubbles in here that I cannot get out. Vivid is supposed to have an air release technology, so we'll see how that holds up. But I'm not in love with it, I can tell you that. So just wanted to try it, see how it went. I'll see how it goes for a couple of days, and if I don't like it, and if it doesn't turn out how I wanted to, I'm just going to try the spray paint way. They have some spray tint that I'll try. Like I said, it's not bad. I turn the lights on. You can still see the lights through there, but there is some imperfections in this tint that I don't know if I'm going to be comfortable with long term. Only I'm going to see them, of course, but I'm just that way. So give me a comment down below if you mess with it. Can you see the imperfections? Would you do it? Give me some suggestions on things you've done before. But yeah, this is the Vivid wrap. Just wanted to give y'all some examples of things I'm doing to the lack. Scratch that. That Vivid had to come off. I don't know where in the video I'm going to edit and throw this in there, but that Vivid, I had to take that shit off. It was not looking right. It was not looking clean. Too many imperfections. I love you, Vivid, but I don't know if it was user error or if I just didn't do it right, but I was not liking it. Too many air holes. It looked like it was covered, honestly. I don't know if it was the shade of it was too dark, but I didn't like it at all. So what I did is I went and got the night shade. Goes on a lot smoother. It's not as black or not as dark. I do like to see the lights inside the lights, so you can still see it's a little bit transparent. Now I just put 2 coats on here. I don't want to get it super dark, and I do want it to look OEM. This one I haven't did yet. I just taped everything off, and so I'm gonna wet sand this to get the gloss off of it, and then apply 1 to 2 really light coats to get it nice where I want it. I'm gonna put some clear coat over it, wet sand it, buff it all out, and we're gonna look OEM. I'm gonna show y'all the progress. But yeah, taped it all off. And now let's just get moving. So I got me some 1500 sandpaper here. I'll go ahead and knock some of this gloss off of here. Just trying to knock the gloss off. So I get that gloss off and be right back. So what you want to do is take all the shine off of there, just to give the paint or the tint something to adhere to. Try to get all these edges close as you can. So I'm gonna continue with that, and then I'm gonna clean it all off, and then let's get ready to apply this tint. All right. All right, now that it's scuffed up, got my VHT. Make sure your nozzle is faced the right way. I've already did my shaking. Nice smooth light coats. For coat number one, that's all I want to do. Keep it real light. I don't want no runs, and I want it to be smooth. So I'm gonna let that dry and be right back. All right, now the instructions on here do not say how long to wait between coats, but since the first coat was really light, it still should be a little tacky. It's been about 5 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the second coat on. Gotta shake this stuff between coats. Make sure the ball inside is still loose. Again, make sure you're sprayed and in the right direction. All right, it's getting there. Now I'll let that dry, see how dark it's gonna get, because I want it, of course, to match this one. This one is already dry. I did this one earlier, and it looks to be pretty smooth. Now I've seen to where people have wet sanded after they put the tint on, but since I'm looking kind of smooth, I don't really have no orange peel. I think when I throw the clear coat on there, it should be all right. Let's see how this one turned out. I'm gonna let that dry and then go from there. So after another 5 minutes, I'm gonna do coat number 3. Let's call this 2.5, because the first coat was really light. But I wanted to match the other one. Oh. Let's see, let that dry. Now I think they match. I think they match. So let that dry. Hopefully ain't no orange peel. Like I said, I didn't go super heavy. A little light. And if everything goes well, we can apply our clear. And then we have to do the tops. Gotta do the tops. I think there is some reflector things at the bottom too. I'm gonna go ahead and hit. So let that dry and keep it moving. So it's been a little over an hour, guys. A little bit longer for this one because I started with this one. Been a little bit over an hour for this one. Point is, they're dry. And after it did dry, I don't think that I have to do any wet sanding because to the eye, it's smooth. The camera's not gonna pick it up the way I see it, but it's very, very minimum orange peel. So I'm not even going to do any wet sanding because I feel like if I wet sand it, it's gonna take probably a coat or two of the nightshade off. So I'm gonna roll with it. Now I'm gonna apply my Duplicolor 1K clear. This should do the job. Spread it on there, nice even coats, and see how that goes. Hour total dry time, half hour between coats it says. Let's read the instructions. Oh yeah. All right, gave it a shake. First coat's going to be tacky, really light. I'll let that tack off, dry a little bit, and come over with a little heavier coat. All right, now that's then got a little tacky. Coat number 2, a little heavier. Right? Next time I hit a little bit harder. Now this says that you don't have to wet sand it. But I'm probably gonna wet sand it anyway, just because that's me. And I'm gonna compound it, polish it, and do all the other good stuff. So yeah, that's coat number 1.5. All right, so off camera, I put about, let's say, I don't know, maybe four coats on there, 4, maybe 5. It still looks good. I will be wet sanding though, just to give it that OEM polished look. It came out really nice. I am happy. I'm happy so far. Wheel myself over here. Yeah, I am happy. So look at you. Ooh, look at your boy. Yeah, see that clear is nice. It's looking at OEM. And I will be wet sanding and buffing and polishing and all that good stuff. But in the meantime, I'm gonna do the same process to these little marker lights down here, and then eventually do the truck lights as well. But now that y'all seen the process, there's no need for me to film the rest. But I will, when it's all said and done, put it back together and show you the final results. That's what you all been waiting on. That's what I've been waiting on. I think it will look better than the Vivid. Already I'm liking it because it's coming out way smoother. So stay tuned to the end, and we'll see what it's looking like. All right, peoples, there's the final result. I don't know if the camera's gonna give it any justice, but yeah, there it is. Shiny, nice, you know, no orange peel, looks OEM, you know, no blemishes. Like I said, I'm in the sunlight, so I don't know exactly how the camera's gonna pick it up, but yeah, I'm out here looking nice. The little markers at the bottom came out good. So yeah, so no offense against Vivid. I like Vivid's product, but just for me, for the tail lights, it wasn't a good look. I like this nightshade a lot better. came out much cleaner than me. So yeah, you know, there's a few ideas of what you need to do with your tail lights if you want to black them out, you know. So yeah, I think I might be done. For all those who didn't know, yeah, I got hit by a deer, so I had to start all over to get me back to where I was. If y'all watch any of my other Cadillac videos, this is me starting all over. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, checking me out. I think I'm about done. Yeah, the tail lights came out pretty nice. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, people. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.